Yeah, we probably should. Welcome to
Okay. Go to
Animation! I was too fast, or you guys were too slow. Which one?
I was waiting for you, so
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
it's lag. It's lag. It's fine.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like
We didn't
bring
input
the Wi-Fi.
we didn't input rollback. So
just Ethernet cables.
hello. Oh my god, it's 2024. That's crazy.
Bro, did we time travel?
Did we? Did we? Maybe we are in the future. That is the perks of being in Australia. You're ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, I haven't seen you guys since last year. So crazy.
Oh my god, so
Dude, it's been a year since we saw Daisuke.
wow, dude.
He's basically Zone 100.
What? Yeah, he went on a hiatus.
Oh,
We didn't see him.
Production issues.
Production
Production
issues.
issues.
Oh my god.
Oh, speaking of which, yeah.
Surely the wait is worth the wait, surely.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we got man Daisuke Rui back on the show. Everything is
we have the
balanced
budget
now.
for it. We got the budget for
We got the
Daisuke.
we managed to pay him back with all our resources, you know?
They had to like 3D model me, and they were like, "Oh fuck, we can't afford the next episode."
Yeah, you,
That's why
you
my
thought that
background
was
now.
actually him? Nah, that's CG. That's his VTuber model right
Hey,
there.
we only have him for half the podcast. He's gonna
Yeah.
halfway.
Yeah,
He's-
if you go to the last episode I was on, you could even see I had a background. Now it's just all white now. They couldn't afford to pay for the
Yeah,
background
actually.
either. So it's just white now. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
2024
sorry.
with a budget increase.
The only thing we could afford was the storyboard, bro. I'm sorry.
It's like frame by frame.
Alright. Let's get on with it. So today, 2024, gotta start with some anime. We're changing the format a bit this time, because we don't want to look at every single goddamn anime.
Bro, I had to save like 40 different anime images all the time. I can't do it anymore, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. I don't
it's
think
so
we
fair.
like all of us don't even watch that much to begin with.
And
Yeah,
honestly,
guys,
watching the watching the
Our
PV.
character development basically is us just becoming normies. So at the end of the year, we're not gonna even look at anime. We're just gonna be looking at TV shows.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
wow. Invincible
Yeah.
has been looking pretty good.
It's like two episodes later. I don't know, man. I think Better Call Saul has got to be like up there with like Breaking Bad. I
Bro,
don't know,
Better Call
bro.
Saul, I think it has like the most Emmy. Was it? Do they Emmy? Yeah, it has the most Emmy nominations, but no wins.
Damn. That's screwed up, man. They gotta give Soul some credit. But it's true. But yeah, so now we're just looking at different shows is interesting, but I feel like every time we have to research it, we have to go out of our way to watch a PV, and we always don't say too much about them in the first place. So I guess it's
I mean, yeah.
it's just better to focus on stuff that we actually are interested in.
Not interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how we
It's all shows.
form this list is basically, the amalgamation of what we're interested, or we're not even watching some of these basically, but
Yeah.
it's better than 40 different animes.
And I feel like instead of a tier list, right now we're kind of just doing like a point of interest list,
Mm.
like just stopping at different
Yeah.
points.
We
and
may even
see.
change it up the next time.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like, oh shit, I gotta watch this. It'll shit my pants. Or I don't know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. All right, so I'm just gonna zoom in here. Whose list do we got here? Whose list?
You got
is
my
this?
list.
You got your
My
list.
My list.
Okay. So can we talk about the tiers here? Did you just like last
So I
minute?
made this like in a few minutes because these guys were dogging me
Sorry.
like they normally do.
Alright,
I didn't dog you. What?
By the way, I just wanted to say, Dawu and I, we went to an anime trivia last week, and
yeah.
we came second place. And I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like
that was crazy.
part of the reason why we came second place is because we do this podcast every 3 months.
That
So,
is so true.
Were the questions like based on like recent shows? Or was it, like every
It
period?
was
it's so random.
It was
So
a
random.
mixture. It's exactly what I thought it would be, actually. It's a mixture of relatively
trivia's better.
modern
Our
shows
trivia's are better.
and really old ass shows. Like, to give you a perspective, they would ask questions from Card Captor Sakura, Nana, One Piece, and then they would ask questions about Bocce the Rock, Chainsaw Man, and all that good stuff. So
Basically, whatever
yeah.
you felt like.
Okay.
And they do
Good.
have some outliers as well. Like,
There was some good question. I thought there was some unique questions. Or like, oh shit, I should put that in my next trivia.
yeah.
But there was some like, this is a stupid question.
Like my favorite. How many Clo cards does Card Captor Sakura own? How many Clo cards are there? Yeah, I love number questions. Let me give you the exact number down to the decimal.
I was close. I said 52 at first.
Yeah, it's a
I'm like, I
52,
think,
right? Like a
yeah, but the answer was 53.
And I think the funniest thing about the Card Captor Sakura question is the fact that in the manga and the anime, there's like two different amounts. So if you read the manga, you're fucked. Right?
Oh yeah, I mean, anime quizzes are always strange if they pick shows that like divert from the original source material, or they just didn't finish.
Yeah.
So
I will
yeah.
say, like, there are some genuinely good questions. Like, for
Right.
example, I think one of the best questions that they had was, what was the model of Bocce's guitar? Because
Oh
that's a
yeah,
damn
yeah.
question. That's a trivia question, right?
Like that's like you gotta know, you know kind of
You
thing.
gotta,
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta know. And it's just like, it's one of those things that really do reward you for paying attention in the show. Because I
Yeah.
completely forgot. And like, Daniel completely forgot as well. And
What
he was
what
our
was
last
funny
time.
though, so we had to make a team, make a team, and we wanted 6. So our 6th person was gonna be Daniel Selms because we're like, oh fuck, we can't find anyone else. And the thing with Daniel Selms, he used to be the anime president for UTS, but he didn't watch much anime. And the only anime he watched last year was Bocce the Rock. So I'm like, yo, Daniel, if you get the if you get the one anime question wrong,
You're buying us
you're
our
buying drinks.
drinks. Yeah.
You're buying us drinks. But we didn't
Uh,
realize how hard the Bocce the Rock question was gonna be.
yeah, he got the Bocce the
And we
question.
felt bad. And we're like,
Question
you know
wrong.
what? You don't have to buy us the drinks.
I don't need no drinks.
And
Yeah.
the thing is, like, that question was like
messed
the 7th question as well. So
Right.
the difficulty level was like up, down, up, down, up, down. So it made me
Oh, so
like
it's pretty random. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Pretty
bad.
random.
Like, there were also some really scuffed ass questions. Like, for example, one question straight up just went, name 5 anime that came out last season. But still, like, it's just like, name 5 anime that came out in fall 2023. And we're like, oh fucking K then. And this is an anime trivia, right? One of the questions straight up just was, what manga, not anime, what manga does the character Pun Pun Onodera come from?
I just say
Like-
Pun Pun, right?
Yeah, it's Oyasumi Pun
that.
Pun. And like,
The-
luckily enough, I was the only person on the table who knew it, and I was there, right? So it was like, okay, but what the fuck was
That's
a manga
not
question
anime
over there?
question.
That's not an anime
Yeah,
question, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
mean,
we got like, was it 31 out of 40, which is
That's pretty good.
and the highest person was 33. The lowest team was 6.
Oh.
yeah, I think they
oh,
just
wow.
went there for like, I don't know.
I mean,
just
they're
have
probably
fun.
just chilling. Yeah.
But it was good. I hope Daisuke comes along. But we would have won for sure if Daisuke Girlfriend came.
Yeah, dude, Daisuke would have known how many Clo cards there were,
If
bro.
Daisuke Girlfriends came, we could have won.
Yeah, actually, the Tokyo Revenger question fucked
Tokyo
us, dude.
Revenger one, like, oh yeah.
God
Oh,
damn.
is it shows that she watches? Is that why?
Yeah, that's
of course,
why.
yeah.
Oh,
The ones
because
that-
Like, we ain't just
Right.
spitballing. We ain't just
Like,
spitballing.
we got the ones we got wrong is the ones that I think Oi would have got right. Someone that's old. Someone that's really old.
That's
Because
so
like
funny.
Black Lagoon questions, Nana, I'm like, I'm not that
Yeah,
old.
actually, yeah, because like I was like as soon as I saw the Nana question, I kind of just
Like,
did
I'm
like
fucked.
I kind of cringed a bit and just said, bro, my friends would have fucking got this shit. I'm like,
Because for
fuck,
me,
dude.
like my area of like trivia for anime is like it's very weird. It's like the most the most shit I know is like 2010 era.
Right.
So it's that, and it's older shit, and then it's new stuff. But then most stuff don't do animes that are in the middle between both eras. So I'm kind of fucked nowadays. But back then I would fucking ace trivias all the time. But yeah, it is what it is. So I
That's
don't
so
know.
fair, dude.
There's just
Yeah.
so much anime nowadays. It's like
Too much.
too much. Too
Yeah.
Well,
much.
at least I do like their focus. Like they pick popular as fuck anime from like modern days and back then.
Dude,
So
I
it doesn't
wanted
make
I
it really
wanted
as
to
painful.
do a tiebreaker, and the winners had to do best song performance, and we just whip out Dawu and win it like that. But
Yeah,
that-
bro,
And you can
if
be
they-
like, follow me at much overkill.
but that obviously didn't happen. So you know.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
a Reddit story thing, like a green text thing. It's never gonna happen.
Okay, let's go back to the tier list.
Alright.
Okay, so now
Hmm.
now we're in winter 2024.
Uh-huh.
Usually winter 24, you get the mid stuff. Like it's pretty mid during winter, because you're coming off like hype fall 2023. So they want to slow down, pace it up a little, which I can understand.
You could also argue the opposite though. Like they want to start the year with a bang.
True, chores,
You know?
chores. Yeah. So my tier list. Yeah. So a lot of not my cup of tea are things that I'm probably not gonna watch. Which you guys can tell, there's a few.
Wait, I'm
Mhm.
surprised The Exorcist is on your not cup of tea. I thought you put that in.
I've never touched Blue Exorcist before.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you put that in, Dawu. I didn't know that. I was like,
Wait,
I
what?
may have put it in because it's just a known anime. That's it.
oh,
Fair
okay,
enough,
okay.
yeah. Because I was like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't put that in, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that show, but I'm not watching that show. So I was like, I was wondering who was watching
I
that.
like it was like
Yeah.
a specific generation or something that watched Blue Exorcist,
I
but
kind
it
of-
just wasn't us.
I kind of find it funny though how you put gushing over magical girls in It's Aight.
It's alright.
It's Aight. Wait, have you actually watched an episode of it?
I've watched the censored episode, the first one. And I'm
Okay.
like, it's alright. It's alright.
Yeah,
It's hentai. It's basically hentai.
it is. It's pretty much hentai, dude.
It's basically hentai.
That show is so funny because I don't know anything about it. The only reason why I know about it is because people on Twitter were talking about the Phantom. That's it. I don't know shit
Yeah.
about the show. That's the only reason why I know about it.
I'm not gonna
mean-
lie,
I mean-
yeah, because like before I knew about it, I just know the concept of like this girl who turns evil, like who's turned into one of the evil minions and has to like turn on the magical girls, even though she likes magical girls. I'm
Yeah,
like,
turn on,
oh.
literally. Turn on.
And I'm like, hey, that's kind of that's kind of funny. All right, I want to see how this goes. But yeah, no, it's a pervy show, and I
It's-
learned
it's
that
all like
through
co-
social media. Yeah.
Yeah,
Please
it's
lock
not like
the
those
door
like
when you watch
comedies
this.
thing, right?
No, it's
Um,
not.
Mm,
It's very pervy.
It's hentai. It's hentai.
okay.
It's
Fuck,
hentai.
Okay.
dude.
Oh well.
And
You know
it-
what's weird?
Yeah.
There's this one show I watched one episode of because of the wrong reasons,
uh-huh.
and that's Metal Rouge.
Oh wait, are you talking about the slave one, or are you talking?
No,
different one?
Metal Rouge. Is this
Metal
one?
Rouge.
This Metal Rouge, Metallic Rouge.
Oh, Metallic
Oh,
Road.
Okay, what's that
Rogue?
about?
So the reason why I watched the first episode is because I thought it was something else.
Wait,
You
is
thought
it
it was
not
like-
what I think it is as well? Because I put it on my list. Because I thought, oh, that looks interesting.
I thought, okay, you guys see that silhouette in the
Yeah,
back?
nah, it looks
Yeah.
like
I thought-
Ultraman or
I
something.
thought that was a Tiger and Bunny reference.
Oh, so what
So
is
I
it
thought-
then?
No, it's just an Android. That's it. It's a completely separate show, nothing to do with Tiger and Bunny. I was like,
Oh, you
This
thought it
doesn't
was
look
like
okay.
a part of the
yeah, I
the
thought it was a
series.
spin-off of Tiger and Bunny because that thing looked like the bunny character. And I was like,
Right.
guys,
right.
I'm starting to think this is not a Tiger and Bunny spin-off.
Man
That's like
slowly
watching a mecha
realized.
anime and be like, guys, I don't think this is Gundam.
Guys,
Where's the Tiger and Bunny? So I felt it with that one. I watched it. It was alright. It was alright though. I may continue it.
Oh,
depending
okay,
on
okay.
time.
oh wow, really?
But yeah, I got Badoozled with that one.
Got bamboozled,
okay.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah, no. And first time we got One Piece. Yes, guys, I'd put the One Piece. Main reason why I put One Piece is because of the Egghead arc. Wano's finally finished, so they started the Egghead arc.
Yeah.
As a manga reader, I'm not gonna watch it every week. I'm just probably gonna watch scenes, bits of it, do what Dawu does, and just watch clips.
I love clips. Send me more clips.
As you can see, Gundam season. Your boy's a big Gundam fan, but it's a movie, so You'll probably watch it when it comes out online. I got Masho season 2. And I'm just gonna call it. I think season 2 has the best opening this season as well. Have you guys heard the new opening for Masho?
No, I had because I'm meaning to watch it. Actually later on. That's why.
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I haven't heard it yet.
The opening, it's by Mixed Nuts.
Oh,
Is it?
by Higa
Yeah,
Dot?
yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
No.
I'll look it up.
Creepy Nuts. Creepy Nuts, I think. Mixed Nuts? No, Creepy Nuts.
Creepy.
Oh,
nuts.
creepy nuts,
Creepy Nuts.
Creepy nuts.
bro. You
Nuts,
said,
yeah.
bro.
So I got Mixed Nuts in my head for some reason. I don't know why.
Creepy nuts.
Well, it's just like I feel like Mixed Nuts is just a very like well-known song at this point.
The next to Masho on the right is a slave anime that Jabu was referencing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not hentai, but it's close to hentai. that's what it is.
It's
Another
literally like.
Yeah.
What?
So the reason I watched this because when me and Daru went to and Selms went to AFA, they showed a preview of this. So we watched the episode like a few months ago, and I'm like to Daniel, I'm like, this is gonna awaken a lot of people's fetishes. It's basically about a guy. Well, in this world, girls are superior, and they have powers, blah blah blah. And this guy basically meets this girl that can make him into a big demon by being her slave, and that's the concept of the story. So
What do you mean?
if you're
Well, what do you mean?
so
I
this
thought-
guy, he's like, oh, I can become a demon if I'm your slave.
Nah, but like I thought girls are always superior.
Yes,
Bro,
they
then
are.
that's just for you, bro. That's for you. You're the audience, bro. Watch the show. Watch
Damn,
the show. You're gonna find out, bro.
So, okay, superior in a way like whites, like white
Yeah.
people.
Oh
That type.
my
Yeah, okay.
god.
Great Pretender, casual, comfy, but again, I don't know if I'm looking for it too much. I thought it was okay as a
Nah,
one
let's
season
go
thing.
back for a second. Jokes aside, is the slave one actually worth watching or what?
Oh, there's a story. There's actually a story. Yeah.
I've actually read a lot of the manga because I read this like a year ago, like a long ass time ago.
Wait,
so I didn't know it was
really?
getting an
What are your
anime.
thoughts on it?
So it's literally like, I guess how to explain it is like it's literally like one of those like shonen, like male fantasy shows. It's like it's literally like if you're a dude, you're gonna like all this stuff,
Oh,
because there's like
no.
action.
Does it
there's
awaken
fun-
a lot of people's fetishes?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
action, there's women, there's like
And
crazy
that's
fights
women,
and stuff.
yes.
Okay,
Like-
the reason I said that is because like there's a girl for every fetish. So there's a girl that dominates you.
Like it's
There's a
it's
girl
a
that becomes
show-
big. There's a lolly girl. I mean, like, what
it's a show that screams fan service. Like it screams that like it is something for everyone, for those type of people who watch it. I
Yeah.
guess.
I've never seen kissing that deep in an anime before. Like the first episode, the kiss was just, it was too much for me.
They're
Even.
getting into it.
Damn, no way,
The
no
anime,
way.
the manga probably doesn't show, but the anime, they really go deep in the fan service stuff. You gotta watch the first episode.
Do you have to? Do
And
we
yes,
have to?
and yes, that is an uncensored version.
What the hell?
We're what can I say, man? I
Dude,
guess
this
guys
season's
are
just
eating
bunch of
good.
curry stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I'm just like, nah. This is like something I would like maybe like when I was like 16 or something, I guess.
Yeah,
but
like
like,
years ago.
yeah. But now I'm just like, okay, this is whatever. But I know, I can see the hype. I know why people like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, all the Makima fans that love to be chained up and act like a dog is gonna love it.
Yeah. This is the makeup anime for Inukai. They didn't like Inukai.
Oh
That was
my
shit. You watch that.
God,
Watch
dude.
this one. Go watch that one.
Yeah, then you can just say, oh, I'm watching it for the plot. The plot.
Yeah. No, of course. You watch getting turned into a slave for the plot, of course.
Yeah.
I believe you. man.
Literally, just honestly, 2 words. Just degenerate anime. It's just a degenerate anime. That's it.
It's just classic. Bring
It's just-
they're
that's it.
bringing it back, except it's like two folds because somehow degenerate anime are evolving, bro. Like 2 of these shows now, they're both uncensored. What is going on here, bro? They're
One
really
is hentai basically, and one is nearly hentai.
like
so-
softcore, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like insane, dude. The fact that like there's even like censored and uncensored version, like it's a fucking actual hentai or some shit.
It just reminds me of shows back then that came out, like, like when people liked watching like those like harem anime kind of shit back then, and they would have
Right.
like uncensored ecchi and stuff like that. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Yo, Daisuke's Dark Closet, bro.
that's like a long time ago, man. That's a bygone era. That's a bygone era, bro. I'm so old now, man.
That's
I'm
young
moved on from
Daisuke, bro. Young
that.
Bro, you're saying you're so old in a fucking group chat where you're the youngest. How do
Yeah, dude, I am so fucking old,
Oh
bro.
my
I
god, shut
am,
the
bro.
Oh
fuck
my
up.
god,
Shut the fuck
up.
up, bro. Get the fuck
Happy
out.
birthday, bro. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, bro.
Went through a
Oh
2 years
my
time
god.
arc, and you're like, oh, I'm so old, guys. Oh.
Oh guys, I'm like my skin's falling off. I can't walk. Like, come on, man. Alright.
Okay. Going up to my casual, comfy, great pretender. Like I said, movie. Is it a movie or series? It's a movie.
It's gonna be a movie.
It's a movie, yeah.
That's gonna come out in February, I believe. February. So it's
Mhm.
2 months. And then Dungeon. I got Dungeon up there. I'm sorry, guys. It's not my top must watch.
Boo. Get
No,
off the
you would change your
stage.
mind. No, keep watching. You would change your mind.
Yeah,
You
I'm
would
that's
up,
change
true.
your mind.
I'm up to episode 2 so far. Everything seems comfy. Maybe it'll go up. Maybe it'll go up for me. But I realize, like, fuck. The past few seasons, elf supremacy, guys. So much elves. We're getting so much elf waifus, from Freewind to freaking Goblin Slayer. There's a elf waifu every
I
season now.
mean, I feel
Elf
like it's just a huge
supremacy.
coincidence because it's not like Elf has just been introduced or anything.
Yeah, but it's been really popping off the past
Uh-huh.
few seasons.
Really have.
Yeah,
Especially
just one of those
Freewind
big
and
coincidences.
Dungeon.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the elf cosplays, elf waifus.
But
Time to bring out my Legolas.
yeah,
My
a
Legolas.
lot of I feel like a lot of elves, but not a lot of elf stereotypes, which is really cool.
To be
Yeah.
fair, a lot of the elf characters recently are like actually really good, like well written characters as well. They're like very,
Yeah, not tropey.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Freeman is like definitely not what I would think an elf character would be like at all.
Oh yeah,
Like,
for sure.
she's completely different. Yeah.
Oh dude, I love Freewind.
You know,
It's still up there.
it's
Still up
funny
there.
because like I see online where people started comparing her to like just like average grandma behavior, and I'm like, no, she's not. And then I like look at some of the like clips and remember back to some of the stuff she does. I'm like, wait,
Oh, she's just like
hold
me.
up,
She's
dude.
I mean,
racist
she
like
Yeah.
me.
she's like she's lazy as fuck. She doesn't want to get off of bed. She like
She's racist.
yeah she's
She's racist. Yep. That's got a point.
I love during the trivia, Freewind came out and we're supposed to guess the name. Our table were like the obnoxious dicks where we just shout out the wrong answer. And we're like, oh shit, it's the racist elf. And to be fair, we were allowed to be obnoxious dicks since we came second. So
No, that's not how it works. We were just, dude. You don't need to make excuses, Jan. We're being
Yeah.
obnoxious dicks just because we can. Like I remember just writing because I'm like just flexing my big dick, like flopping on the table by
we
writing
were
Japanese
flexing so hard.
on
We're
the
like,
fucking.
bro, write it in Japanese. Bro, draw the image of the tank as well.
And I'm like, at one point, I was trying to write 100 girlfriends. I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, how many fucking dies there again? There's like die. It's like 5.
Bro, Daniel was trying to list out every card of card capture Sakura.
Okay, that one I was actually justified for because for that particular question, they want you to tell them how many fucking cards there are. So I
Yeah, how
listed
many?
as
But you
many
listed out every-
as I
you listed
could
You
from
listed out
memory.
every card.
And you know how shit my memory is. I managed to name like 20
He
of
got
them.
half. He got half.
Yeah, unlock to your potential, bro. It's like the one area of your brain that like
Yeah.
it's useful.
It's like that fucking video. If you like watch fucking College Humor or some shit, they were talking about like Mind Palace, about how this guy has like
That was his mind
behind
moment.
all the board game shit, behind all like the fucking anime shit, is just one box that just says Card Captor Sakura fucking clip show. And it's just fucking like me looking through all those clip shows to see what cards. Actually, yeah, this erased, right? Yeah, there's one episode. Oh yeah, the shot. And like, yeah, I was just
My
so frantic.
my one mind moment from the trivia was, I think it was the three. It showed three different animes, and we have to
Oh,
guess the studio for it. And then we were too unsure, but then Victor and Daru said, "Hey, no, this is Mappa." But then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, wait a minute, Freeman isn't Mappa, because we went to the Mappa talk show in Singapore a month ago, and they would have showed Freeman then. So
yeah,
I just feel like I don't know. That's
it
like I don't
was
think it's Mappa.
it was an incredible, like, we were 50-50 split. So it showed three different anime, Free Run and two others that I've never seen before. And
I've
they were
seen one
like,
of them.
what studio? And I'm
Yeah.
like, it's Mappa, right? Because what I remember is that, like, I was saying it's Mappa, but then Keith and, like, Jan were like, no, it's not Mappa. But Keith was saying it's Madhouse. And Jan was saying, no, I don't think it's Madhouse either.
No, I say it was not Mappa, just not Mappa.
Yeah, you know it's definitely not Mappa. You're not sure about Madhouse. And then we went through
Yeah.
all these lists of like potential studios. We're like, no, it's not this one, it's not this one. So our conclusion in the end was it was either Mappa or Madhouse. And Keith just pulled up some shit from his fucking brain and it was like, yeah, those two anime, like Mappa isn't, Mappa isn't that old. They wouldn't have made those anime. And I'm
And I
like,
knew which anime came out in what year. I'm like, hey, this came out in 2007. And
and
Keith's like,
Do you
oh,
guys
is
know
that
what
due
the?
to it was
You
all
guys know
out.
what? Oh, okay.
yeah, and
And
like,
then Keith was like, oh, if that's true, then it must be not Mappa and must be Madhouse.
and
Then that I
begrudgingly,
agree. I
yeah,
just agreed with that.
yeah,
And then it was Madhouse. So
yeah, I
nice.
begrudgingly agreed. And to make myself feel better, I was like, okay, let's make a bet. If you're wrong, like if one of us is wrong, they have to buy the other person like a drink or some shit.
I didn't even hear this bet.
He was right. Yeah, he was right. I was very glad for it because we
Yeah.
put down Madhouse, and I'm like, okay,
It's because
he just
we
gets
literally went to
cheaper.
the Mappa. The guy, the fucking the CEO of Mappa, or whoever for Mappa came and did a talk show to us,
Yeah,
and everyone wasn't on it.
yeah. All right,
So I'm like,
dude, you are super excited for Solo Leveling. God damn.
yeah, I've never read it, so I was like, no, not into it. I just know people was overhyped for it, so I give it a watch. I'm like, oh shit, it's actually interesting. Like, oh, that's where that meme comes from with the statues. I didn't know that. You know
Yeah, no,
how
that's
you
where
saw
the
the
meme comes
meme
from.
with
Yeah,
the statues and stuff? I didn't know it
yeah,
came from solo leveling, so I was like, oh
yeah.
wow. And I've been enjoying it, and yeah, it's one of the few animes that I actually like, very interesting. Oh yeah, another fact. I think that one show on the right side of maybe next time is Mappa. I think it's called Buchigiri.
Oh,
Something.
Buchigiri, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's a bit too
Oh,
gay for me because it's only all guys. So maybe not for
What
Jan.
the girls
But
are?
but any girls that love Mappa or something, and I feel like it's a girl show. That sounds
It
sexy, but yeah. Um,
Tokyo Revengers 2.
watch it come out. I'm like, guys, I didn't even watch it, so you can't give me shit this time. I just
Yeah.
know it's Mappa. It's Mappa.
Yeah.
This one is Mappa.
Let's go.
So leveling, and then Haikyuu because I'm a Haikyuu bitch. I'm a big fan that they're making into movies. Not really, but it's
We,
better than nothing. So I gotta
right.
appreciate the little things in life.
is this
Damn.
the last one as well, or
I
not
think it's
yet?
the second last arc.
Second
Oh,
last
okay, okay.
arc, dude.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I was so
So
surprised. I thought it would have been done by now.
so there's two more
Nah,
arcs,
dude.
and they're gonna make it into two movies. I believe
Okay,
that's what it
okay.
is. I guess they didn't have enough budget to make a series, or because the manga's finished way back. Like it finished before season 4 came out, even. So yeah,
I
it's not
mean,
like Demon Slayer.
That's
yeah.
unfortunate.
Demon Slayer is too popular. Yeah.
All right. Hell
And
yeah.
that's my list. So yeah,
Very
who
nice
wants to go
list.
next?
I mean, I
No, I'm
don't
gonna
mind
pick.
either way, man.
No, it's this guy. Whoever this guy is.
Whoever
Oh,
this
I
guy
can
is.
guess who it is. Oh, I can guess who it is.
Oh shit. Pull it up. Pull it
I
up,
think it's
bro.
pretty obvious who it is if it is.
I mean, like,
Is it the guy that starts with a D?
Uh,
yeah, that's,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's the ugly one.
Definitely,
It's the
dude,
ugly
yeah.
one.
yeah.
Alright, pull it up. Where
Wait,
is
is it
it,
not
bro?
up?
It's on
Is
up.
it not up?
No, we don't see
You
it,
have to,
bro.
you have to change
Oh,
screen. You have to
guys.
change screen, man.
Give me a minute.
He's gonna just show
Man,
his list again.
yeah, man was talking to himself the entire time, bro. We're not real. Ah, that's right. That's me. Who did this? Who did the list last minute? That's right. It's me, baby.
Bro didn't even try. Look, he's still
It's
like
all.
half of it.
It's not even technically finished because all those shows, I don't know anything about them. I don't care about them. But honestly, like I already know what I'm watching this season. Like I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Most of these anime I brought up here because I just want to talk about them briefly. Let's start with Solo Leveling. So I put it
Oh, it's not
in
your cup of
not
tea.
my cup of tea. It's because I have read like pretty much the entire thing.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not gonna lie with you, man.
He thought it was mid.
No, so here's the thing. I really enjoyed it for what it was for like the longest time. And then of course the ending happened. I don't know
Oh,
what
no.
is up with these people who manage to get their series like really popular or like the series get popular later on, but then they always screw up the ending somehow. Like they just don't know how to end it. It's like
I think it's
crazy.
a pretty common thing. It's a pretty
Yeah.
common thing, honestly.
Right? Like, cause the thing is, what could have just been like a really solid show? Like, yes, I know there are memes. I've seen memes of Solo Level like regurgitating the exact same like arc, like plot points kind of thing. But what I mean by that is like him leveling up to defeat high foes and shit. But they made it too like they should not have made the plot like more convoluted because it just made the whole thing just not
Fall
work.
apart.
It just doesn't work. Alright. Like
Alright.
the ending was a bloody mess because of all of the lore that the author was trying to shove in. And you know, it used to be like this thing, this manga where you can just read and just be satisfied with the main character just being OP and shit. You know, I think it definitely is a power fantasy. Like, at first, the main character is like, you know, you really want to root for him because he's like the underdog. But at one point, he just becomes a badass, and you know he's gonna win any fucking fight anyway. So you kind of just watch it just to watch it for the fights, I guess, and just watch him pop off. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people would definitely enjoy this show. Um, I just I don't know. Like, and there's like some really weird changes they decided to do about that show as well. You guys heard of them?
No,
No.
Yeah, so let me take this with a grain of salt because I saw this like ages ago. But because of the nature of the manhwa, because it's a manhwa, this is not manga,
Yeah,
right?
it's a
Yeah.
The nationality of the main character was changed. And the
Oh, to what?
politics was also changed a little bit. And by
What?
that I mean like the countries that are involved. Like for example, in the manhwa they were talking about how they were dealing with hunter associations from like Korea, China, Japan, and they just completely changed the countries for those
Is there a
Why?
reason for that?
controversies.
Oh.
Why did they change it to like Palestine or something?
It's like the fucking like people still being like, okay, look, this is my opinion. This is probably not true, but it's probably just some shit about fucking World War II and people Asians fucking hating each other or some shit.
Oh.
They do
Right.
hate
I mean,
each
okay, that makes sense actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm probably putting it too bluntly, but like it's just what it is. Like they're just like, oh, it's another thing of Japan of being like, hey, we don't want any of our audience, like, or just people from our country to know about World War II and what we did, even though half of them or like majority of them would know already by this point, and if they don't, then they should get educated about it. It's not like the schools doing it. Anyway, look, I'm getting way off topic. My point is, I'm probably not gonna watch the show.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was getting a bit way too fucking deep in there.
I think that's a
But
whole can of worms, honestly. It's a whole
yeah,
can of
it's a
worms.
whole can of worms. My fault. My bad.
That's alright.
So fuck you, Daru. trying to teach us, history. Fuck you. I'm not here to learn.
My bad, bro. You know what? Chinese people, bad. I hate Chinese people.
It's like the arrow in your head. He's Chinese.
I did put 2 movies in there. Well, 3. I think Yan put in Haikyuu. I put in the Pari Picome, which is your boy Kongming, and
Yep.
Great Pretender.
Which you both put in the lowest tier.
Actually, I added a new tier called We'll See.
Oh yeah. What
Because
does We'll See mean?
We'll See just kind of means like I kind of have to wait until they come out first. Because movies are weird, right? They don't appear in the beginning of the season. Like they appear in the middle of it usually.
Well,
And,
we either watch it in the cinema or just wait till it becomes online.
Yeah, and I just wanna watch it for myself. Like I feel like I'll definitely watch it. Like for example, hey, your boy Kong Ming. Like I feel like, that's a show I enjoyed. Like maybe not as nearly as much as some others, but I did enjoy it. So I definitely want to see what happens next. And Great Pretender, I just want to know what the fuck they're cooking, bro. Like
you weren't that big a fan of Great Pretender anyway, right?
I am the advocate of first 3 episodes of Great Pretender.
Because I generally
the first 3.
I generally enjoyed all of Great Pretender. I thought it was good as a series.
I think the first 3 episodes of Great Pretender is peak fiction. Then it was still solid, but it kept getting just a bit worse, just a little bit each arc.
Yikes.
Until it got to the final arc and it fell flat on his face, got up, and fell in a different ditch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
It was just not good. Because like there were twists in there that, like something twist, something recontextualizes the entire scene, something bad twist ruins the.
Look, it's basically just 4 heist movies. That's what it is.
Yeah, no. So
Yeah,
I
they have the
love
heist twist. Everything has to have the twist.
Yeah, but it was bad. So
it's like watching Now You See Me 4 different times.
Or like Fast and Furious.
You see Now You See Me, right?
Oh my god. Look, I think like Now You See Me is like one of those movies where you have to turn your.
There has to be a twist. There has to be a twist at the end.
Oh yeah, and that's also that.
And some people love that twist, even though it's convoluted as fuck.
No, it's not convoluted. It's stupid. Like for example, I love like the first movie. They were like, oh, this guy who went out of his way to catch these fucking guys. He's one of the horsemen, and him being a dumbass was just part of the act.
There's a twist over another twist, and the villain's like, I actually knew that you were gonna do that, so I did this. And I actually knew that you would do that.
Why? Yeah, it's like why did you chase them when no one was watching you? I got too excited, bro. I just.
I had to keep up the act, guys.
We have 1 hour. We gotta play this whole thing.
Okay, yeah, I kind of gaslighted myself into thinking I'm an actual police officer, so my bad, bro.
I can't imagine what it feels like to be someone who has no idea what the fuck the show is about. Stuff like this.
So if you love Now You See Me, the rare people that do, you love Great Pretender.
No, okay. The thing is,
And
Great
you know
Pretender.
I love Now You See Me.
Yeah, like Great Pretender is a show that is amazing until the end. So but that's what like the thing is they went out of their way, like spoilers. But at this point, let's be honest, you either don't care or you've seen already, right?
Surely they've seen it by now.
I mean, like once they see the trailer, they're already technically spoiled because the girl that was supposed to be dead is she's alive, right?
Oh wait, is that in the trailer? What the fuck?
No, that's on the fucking poster.
Well, bro,
it's on the poster.
I never realized that. That's so funny.
This could have been a prequel. We don't know this.
It could be. It could be. But I think I saw the trailer and I was like, she's in the middle of nowhere. They're gonna do another heist. Like, yeah, I don't know. Look, I just want to see if they actually manage to patch it up and make it like patch it up from what they did last time, or they just fuck it up even more.
Look, it's just gonna be a now you see me fall. That's what it is. And now
Now
you see me fall. It's gonna we're gonna have a twist over a twist to another twist. You know, it's gonna be one of those movies. We know what's gonna happen.
Love it.
You know, you if you hate the original series, I don't think you're gonna like the movie.
Okay. Here are two series I put in maybe next time. Maybe
Villain
some
one.
series are just not meant to be adapted.
What do you mean?
Oh.
So,
Is this the villainous
Villain's Day Off.
one? Villain's Day Off.
Very
Right.
cute manga. The thing is, I feel like there's this trend of really popular, fluffy mangas like this getting adapted, and it's not a bad thing. But the
Slice of life.
problem is like it's just doesn't fit. Like it's not like it
Oh.
gets better or gets worse.
Have you seen
Is
the
it-
first episode?
I'm gonna tell you that I'm saying this without watching a single episode, and you can
Ooh.
say that I'm wrong. You can. But
Boo.
right now, I'm just going to assume, just from the ratings itself, that it did not excel. That it's literally
Oh.
just, static.
Is it
Like,
is it
it's-
like that thing I told you where like similar to like Takaki-san, right? Where it's just
Yeah.
like it's like things when you read it in a manga, it's fine because it's like a single page, but now you have to
Yeah.
watch it, so you have to sit through like a whole panel or something that takes like a minute,
Yeah.
right? Kind of thing.
It just
Okay.
stagnates. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like that's exactly what happened with this show. Because I can very easily imagine how that is.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And now Dr. Elise. Dr. Elise is a manhwa that I've read a while back.
Manhwa?
And yeah,
Wait,
it's not a
really?
manga.
What the
It's a
fuck?
manhwa.
Another manhwa one.
And
Wait, I'm surprised.
yeah, and I remember really enjoying reading it. I think it's finished now. I hope it's finished now. I might revisit it at one point. It's another reincarnation story, but it's
Right.
just about a person who was a doctor reborn into like I think a medieval setting or some shit. And
Yeah.
she is just trying to do the right thing by saving people's life with her skills.
What's your skills?
Surgeon.
Oh, okay.
No.
And yeah, it's genuinely a very good, well-written story. Now, the thing about it is, as soon as I saw the art, I went, what the fuck happened? Like, what happened, man? Like, that,
Does it not look like that?
no,
In the manhwa?
no, dude, I kid you not, kids at home, fucking whatever, search it up now, right?
Okay,
Dr.
I'm gonna
Elise, the
check.
manhwa.
What
It
the fuck?
it does not translate. It's like,
Oh.
yeah, it went from an oil painting to like someone's fucking finger painting, like to a child's fucking finger painting, bro. Like
It got generic-fied.
it got
basically.
so generic-fied.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
it looks. I wouldn't look. It doesn't look bad because it like looks exceptionally bad. Like, cause I would have shat on it a lot more. It looks so much. It's so much worse because it looks so generic. It's not even the fact that like, man, maybe if you don't read the manhwa and you don't care, like you can watch it and not get like riled up like I am right now. But right now, I'm telling you, man, I'm not watching this fucking show.
Oh.
No,
You should put
fucking
not my cup
way.
of tea then.
Hmm?
You should put a not my cup of tea then.
Well, the only reason why I put them in maybe next time is because I know these two series as like they're good series. They're not bad in any way. It's just that like it just confuses me because this is what I was saying. Like in the beginning, I was like, maybe some things are not meant to be anime. Like, I don't know, man. Look, I'm very happy that they both got an anime because that means they get more exposure. Right?
Yeah,
But
people can read
jeez.
the manhwa.
Yeah, people will read the manga, people will read the manhwa. But Jesus Christ, man, I have nothing else to say about that.
That's so sad. That's really
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Look, before I talk about some other shit, I'm just gonna quickly get this out of the way. Look, I'm watching Dungeon Meshi. I'm watching Freerun. Yabayatsu is
See,
definitely a must watch as well for me.
House Supremacy. I might watch it, but only for one reason. I
What's
watched
up?
the opening of it, and I like the dance they did.
For which one?
The one in Casual Comfy.
Oh,
Oh.
Yabayatsu?
Yeah, I thought the dance was very cute, so I'm like, maybe I'll watch it.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you love season 1, there's no reason why you shouldn't watch season 2.
I've never seen season 1, so
Go watch season 1.
It's a really good adaptation, though.
It
is a really
is.
good adaptation.
It
I've
is
heard good things
beautiful.
about it, so I might give it a go.
Yeah.
But
Genuinely a very heartwarming, it's a heartwarming love story that focuses a lot more on the characters' development progression rather than rom-coms.
is it
And
our love story?
or is it our love story? What does that mean?
I'm referring to a different anime. Never
Why,
mind.
like Ore Monogatari?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. I think so. Yeah, you know what? I think that's a good comparison, actually. I don't hate that comparison. Definitely not.
I mean, Ore no Monogatari, because I love Ore Monogatari. It's such a good fucking manga. I wish it had more seasons, but I think the difference between Ore Monogatari is more like, I guess like the dynamic is different because like in Ore Monogatari, the idea is like it's like an odd couple, right? It's an odd couple that people and like the main thing is everyone thinks the girl was okay, but no one likes the main cat. The main character has like a bad perception
What do you
in
mean?
society because he's like just a big
He's the
gorilla
best
dude.
character, bro. I love the gorilla guy.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I love him too, but like that's
Hey,
the premise,
homo,
right? The
bro.
premise is that society doesn't like that kind of thing, right?
The guys loved him.
Yeah, the guys loved him, but sometimes in the story, people just don't like him, bro. People just hate him, bro. I don't know why.
People be racist, bro.
They,
What?
people just
Okay, what the
People
fuck
just
does that mean?
racist.
You know what? Actually, never. We're closing the lid on that conversation.
But then the
Oh,
difference for this show is more
I've been
like
watching Freeman, bro.
Oh my
yeah, but the
god.
difference
Yeah.
for Yaba Yatsu is that the couple isn't necessarily like they're not like outcast or anything. They're just kind of like quirky. That's it. You know.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So there's barely anything about like side characters don't really get a lot of like story or focus at all. It's just mainly just them doing their own thing.
But
Okay.
Yeah.
but things do happen to them in the background, which is nice.
Yeah,
One thing I
yeah.
would also love to add is the fact that the main character, like, is going through issues of his own, and it's very subtle. Like the author's really subtle about it in the very beginning, and then you can kind
Yeah.
of see him like grow as a person.
Wait, when did season 1 came out?
Like
Last year,
year.
like- So
Wow.
I think was it winter or
Mid-winter?
spring? I think.
I think,
Okay.
like, dude, it's
So like
one of them.
two was it like what 2 seasons ago? Like 6 months ago?
It's been a hot minute, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, quickly finish off. Level 99 Villainous. I read it because I'm like, yo, she OP as fuck. That's nice. But it's also funny because in the story, because of her use of dark magic, she's labeled as the Demon Lord, like falsely and shit. So she has to go through like a different kind of struggle. But I think I actually kept reading, not just because of the fucking quirky, low, basically kudere protagonist. It's because there is like this very out of nowhere romance plot between the main character and one of the guys. And I found that really endearing because you guys
You can
seen a
relate
lot
to
of
it.
shows where like there's a main like really overpowered guy and then like girls like fall in love with them because like, you know, they protect her or some shit and something happens between them, right? This is the opposite. you don't really get to see a lot of this because it's
You see it in the slave anime.
oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh hell no!
But yeah, you don't
That's basically a dishonest slave anime. You might as
Yeah.
well watch the real thing.
like don't get me wrong, it probably happened like in a lot of different animes and stuff.
Yeah.
But in this one, pretty much nothing can fucking beat her. She's fucking like pretty much invincible. But the guy still worries her for her safety, and I find that to be really endearing. Yeah, really cute, you know. So if
Yeah.
anything, like yeah, I thought this was just gonna be like a like she just does whatever the fuck she wants. Well, she kind of does whatever the fuck she wants, but there's characters that care about her, and I think that's really cool. Yeah, and Mashle is Mashle. Mashle is classic. Read the manga, finished the manga. I
To watch the
still
opening.
want to pick up the
Just watch
series
the
at one
opening.
point. Just watch the opening.
Just watch the opening.
Trust
That's
you
all
on
you
that
need.
one. But yeah, in conclusion, peak in dungeon. We are peaking.
Peak dungeon.
No, peeking elves.
Free run, definitely watching.
Elf supremacy.
Yeah. All right. I've talked enough. Daisuke, go! Bring up Daisuke's list.
Okay.
Jeez, we boys. Jeez, we.
Okay.
Jeez
Okay.
Louise.
Actually, it does help a lot that this time we did change, so it's just only about shows we're interested in. So
We don't
now
need to talk
it's
about
not
trash anymore.
It's not
Dude.
that much.
Gushing over Magical Girls is the best show to come out in the decade.
No,
Factual.
please.
Factual.
No.
Dude, I should have actually edited that's his list and put Gushing Girls on top with Dungeon Peak.
Dungeon
No.
Peak
I can't.
in dungeon.
Done.
Well, I gotta fix Daisuke's list. Okay, Daisuke, you can start. I'm just gonna fix it a bit.
What the fuck?
Bro. Okay. I mean, this. No.
Yeah.
I mean, like. I mean, now that I've heard both of you talk now, I may have to reconsider
Hey yo.
something or like think about something, certain things about shows I want to watch
Dude,
because like
yeah, tell us about it.
what is it like? I mean, like for example, like it's so funny that like the two shows you talked about, which was the Dr. Elise and
Mhm.
the Villain's Day Off,
Yeah.
like those two shows were shows I was actually interested in watching, but after hearing what you're saying, I'm just like, oh, okay. If it's like at that point, I just read the original material.
Yeah,
At that
I'm
point,
sorry,
if it's
bro.
not that good, like that's kind of sad to hear.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the rest is like, it's like there's nothing
did I
too
choose?
crazy except for like the top three, but
Yeah.
pretty much. I mean, for me, I added some shows on my side too, because I just know them.
Mhm.
And that's it. And I'm surprised at even getting adaptations, to be honest. Like, I mean, but none of us talked about like The Exorcist. But I'm still surprised that show is even getting another season, because like they fucking like, if you guys know, they did the first season. It was just like whatever, and then for the last episode they made an anime original, because the anime went ahead of the manga actually.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Oh,
Actually,
Daisuke's dying.
and then after the last one,
We
am I?
didn't the budget.
Da-
We didn't have the
Daisuke's going
budget
through
for it.
rollback. Daisuke get
No.
rollback.
No,
He's rubber
that's
banding.
fucked up.
Oh my god.
Is it? Should I?
Oh,
I
damn. Daisuke's
Is it still stuck?
teleporting, bro. You're
No,
teleporting.
you're good. You're good. You're good.
You're good now.
Okay.
Your
What the
face
fuck?
cam is like okay. There we go.
All right. But yeah, what is it? Oh yeah, then they made.
What did they make? We never know what they made.
What did they make? What did they make? Wait.
I guess.
Let me jump out and back in the call.
Okay,
I think
I fixed Daisuke's list, guys.
he fixes his list. Let's go! Oh my god. Bro, Oh my god, dude. You know what? This is Daisuke's actual list. We hid it from you guys before, and yeah, like I guess he was just a bit like too nervous, too shy about it. But here we have his actual list,
Okay.
where gushing over at Magical Worlds is dungeon peak. And I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with this. Daniel Wu
No.
approves of this
No, I
message.
do not agree with this. I do not agree with this.
Wait,
No.
Daisuke, sorry, what are you saying? Sorry, you're still lagging, bro. You're still rubber banding. Sorry, I don't want to say it. But I do agree with you that it is the best show to come out this season. I too want to spank magical girls.
It's Dungeon Peak.
Oh,
Okay, sorry,
God.
Daisuke. Okay. I think you're good, Daisuke.
Yeah, I think you're good now.
No, he's
Is
still
it
lagging.
fixed now?
Yeah, it's fixed. The list and your thing, yeah, it's fixed.
Yeah. Wait, should I keep going then? Is it like?
Oh yeah, of course.
Is
yeah.
it like so bad you can't even hear what I'm saying?
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
I think you're good now. Hopefully.
Maybe it's the rain.
Okay.
But-
So, magical.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, he approves of it. This is Daisuke.
Oh. Yeah, Daisuke, you're lagging it quite a bit.
Yeah.
But there's one. I'm actually I'm kind of curious about this one anime he put in because we never talked about it. It's
Uh-huh.
is it the Hokkaido Girls?
Hokkaido
Is that the Hokkaido Girls, Daisuke?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, Daisuke, you might actually want to do this
Wait,
with
you mean
that.
what I'm saying right now?
Oh yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, I think you might want to turn off webcam, bro. What's going on? Yeah. I try talking.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
we can hear
virtual.
you now.
Yep.
What the? Oh, okay, I think it's my it's just my cam then. All right.
Oh my god.
So, anyways, magical.
Nah.
But yeah. Anyways, what is it? Oh yeah, so that show, yeah, Hokkaido Gaidu Girls.
It's actually good.
I mean, it's I. It's
It's
literally like on the test. It's
Yeah.
I. It's I.
aight?
Like,
Okay.
I put it on because it's one of those shows where I know about it because I read the manga, but I didn't know it was getting an anime. And one props I give to it is that the art is beautiful. It looks like the art is really good. And I kind of like how, like, despite it being like a harem anime, it kind of actually gives you like insight on like actually Hokkaido culture,
Wait,
which is pretty interesting.
it's a
Okay.
harem? I thought it was slice of
Yeah,
life.
it's a Gairu harem show, which is like such a strange concept because it's like so it's Gairus, but it's specifically in Hokkaido only. That's it. Like that's the gimmick of the show. So I'm just like, why is it like that?
Hokkaido? Like for people that don't know, Hokkaido is known for its snow,
Dude.
so
Right.
you can't really imagine Gaius in Hokkaido.
Like, because the reason why I even picked up this manga to begin with, because when I read the premise, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of author has such like a
That's
It
like
kind of
saying
gives me the my cosplay girlfriend
nah,
vibe. You know?
no, come on, don't compare it to that.
No, it does.
No.
Like I literally like, oh, blonde girl chick interested in a guy.
Yeah, but
You
like
know?
the main focus of that isn't harem though. It's like much more than that. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
funny because the guy low key does, but like we don't talk about that. Anyway,
Yeah, no, but it's interesting at the start though. But the reason why I put in it's because it goes downhill. Like it's very bad
oh
later on.
god, oh
It does
god.
honestly the perfect comparison is Nisekoi, where it's all right at the start, and you're like, oh okay, there's like interesting things happening, there's development happening, but there's a point where like I think you start to realize the author just wants to keep it going. Like they just don't give a fuck anymore about writing it.
They want the moolah. They need to pay rent.
Oh god.
Yeah, like there's a certain point where they actually drop. Like the saddest part is they drop the whole Hokkaido culture thing. So like it doesn't like it's not even important anymore to talk about like what is interesting in Hokkaido and what people do in the
Dude,
the place. So it just eventually becomes
Ran out
this
of
whole
facts, bro.
imagine
Yeah.
having one gimmick in your manga that actually makes it interesting, and then immediately dropping it.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm.
like-
That's what I'm
insane.
kind of worried about. This one other anime that's coming not this season, but in this year, we saw the panel for it, dude, because the author came. It's about this Russian girl
Oh
where they talk
god.
about yeah. But when
Yeah.
I've heard that the author actually never been to Russia, I was like, oh,
Yes.
so
This fucking thing
is that
right
like?
here.
Oh yeah, he has it. It's right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, I know that one. Yeah. It's the one where the main character can also speak Russian, right?
So
And
I
then
was
he
thinking,
can
like,
understand Russian.
is his source material gonna be limited or biased because he's never been to Russia? Because I thought the author did, but then he said, no, this is my first time coming out of the country. I'm in Singapore, yeah. So
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm kind of worried
like
about.
it's kind of sad. Like, but pretty much, like, case in point, like Hokkaido Girls eventually becomes a story where like it's every single episode it has to always be a cliffhanger for some reason. Like there has to be some kind of weird shit happening. Like
God.
at first it was kind of nice because the show's like, oh yeah, the like literally the first few chapters in the manga is just, oh, this he starts making friends with people, like he's just trying to come out of his shell because he's like a guy from Tokyo. That's why, and he's
Uh-huh.
living in Hokkaido, right? And it's like, oh, that's cool, that's nice. But then eventually, it's just this whole shit where it's like, eventually it gets to the point where it's like, oh, at the end of a chapter, one of the girls will just be like, I like someone else, and they're like, what? And then through the next chapter, they're like, oh, I didn't mean that, I meant it in a different way, or some shit like
Oh my
that. And it's just like,
fucking
Oh,
god.
so the manga has lots of cliffhangers and shit.
yeah,
Uh,
it stops being like interesting, and it just becomes like that. It's like so horseshit now, so that's why I'm so sad about it.
Now you see
But
me. Always the twist, bro.
now you see me,
If
Hokkaido Girls edition.
if you like twist, if you like Now You See Me, you would love Hokkaido Gyaros, bro.
Well, we should put Now You See Me in the top tier list.
You guys make it sound like those things where like you go like my anime list or like anime list or whatever, and it says like it has recommendations for shows you should watch. The first thing is always just Now You
Now
See
You
Me.
See Me.
So, oh, I hear you.
Yeah,
You really like Great Pretender. I think you should really watch Now You See Me.
dude. And then it's just like when you mouse over, it says recommended by Yan and Dawu, and it's just those two. It's literally just those two people.
And then you're just watching, and then you watch Hokkaido Girls, which is a completely different show, and it's like recommendation. If you've watched the show, you should really watch Now You See Me.
What's Now You See Me gonna be like taking over Fullmetal Alchemist in the rankings of my animals?
Oh my god.
And then Mal, my anime list is gonna be like, we need a ban. Now You See Me now. I'm sorry, guys. We do not. This does not reflect our culture.
Dude, watch whether they make like remake Now You See Me into an anime.
No, dude, no, we should pay a studio to get them to make a Now You See Me anime. And then
Just so
that
you
it
can
goes,
put it as a recommendation for every other show you watch.
yeah, with bad twists.
Yeah.
Every
Oh,
show
so-
yeah.
I hear you like cliffhangers, so I think you're gonna really like Now You
No.
See Me.
Guys, we
But
should actually
yeah.
watch Now You. We should binge both. You know, it's kind of a crime that Now You See Me does not have a third movie, but we should binge all two Now You
No,
See Me
because if they
together.
made Now You See Me number 3, they're gonna have to call it Now You Don't. And they don't wanna fucking do that.
No, it's Now You See Me 3 now.
Now You See Me 3.
Because when are they gonna get to Now You See Me 4?
God damn. Anyway,
Dude, It can be the next Fast and Furious, bro.
we are the next Fast and Furious.
The next Fast and Furious.
Went a long day.
But yeah, shit. This is shit. Unfortunately, yeah. But the other one I put Solo Leveling. It's on its eye because it's like so like even after hearing both of you, which is really interesting, right? Because one of you is like you've read it, the other one hasn't like know much about it, right?
Uh-huh.
Nothing.
I don't know any like about nothing about Solo Leveling 2, but I've heard opinions about it for like the longest time by
Uh-huh.
random people, and it's always like people saying that like it's good at the start, but it drops off.
Oh,
So most of
I
the
never-
friends I know who have actually read the manhwa stopped like midway somewhere, apparently.
I feel like that's like every manhwa for some reason. Like it's a good start, but it just becomes mid and as it goes.
Dude, yeah, you know what? That's a good fucking point. I've read so many manhwas that for some reason just decides to make the story more convoluted for no fucking
Because
reason.
we've had like a few manhwas become anime, like was it High School God High
God of High
School? Like
School,
I forgot about
fucking
that.
those are other
Tower,
ones.
the Tower
And
one, Tower of God.
everyone was Tower of God. Everyone was so hyped. Oh yeah, Tower of God's coming season 2 apparently.
What
But
the
like
fuck?
everyone was
Okay.
so hyped, then it became mid. It's like, and I thought like I put Solo Living on top because I'm hey, there hasn't been a good manhwa anime for a while, or someone that or people have been hyped about, and everyone's been hyped about Solo Leveling. So I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. But now that you guys saying it's gonna be mid, I'm like, I'm like I'm not looking forward as much as I was now.
Look,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely one of those like shows where like you can still watch it. You're just gonna stop like you're gonna find there's a point somewhere apparently that everyone keeps telling me
Yeah.
that you'll notice that like they changed the law of the writing. Like it's not the
Yeah.
same anymore. Yeah.
and
Because
honestly,
I know
we're not trying to like actively discourage people from watching shit. That's not the point. The point, I feel like we just want you guys to know what the fuck you're getting into, right? Because
Yeah.
the thing is, we don't want you to like have such high expectations. Like for a show that we genuinely like, we tell you what it is. For a show that we don't like, we tell you why. And if you still want to check it out, go for it. Like it's all up to you. But
and that's why everyone should watch the gushing one.
yes,
The gushing
gushing
magical
over
girls.
magical girls. That's so true. But like, yeah, yeah,
Everybody,
it's
the
solo
past 2
leveling
tier list was fake. This is the real tier list.
is a real tier list.
Oh, I'm so honored to be the one to represent all of the tier list today.
It's just
Yeah.
missing Now You See Me. That's it.
Yeah, my
And
bad, guys.
maybe that TED series.
Yeah, you know what to do. You can just, just put it on. Now you see me in Dungeon Peak.
So, this whole podcast was Now You See Me. We actually don't have Daisuke. That the whole time that was just a recording of
Oh my
Daisuke in the background, and the person voicing it was like, I don't know.
dude.
Yeah, hey guys,
Samuel?
sorry I couldn't come today, but I did record myself because I'm
This was
gonna be
just a whole
filming.
recording.
Now you
Bro.
see me free.
We scripted the whole thing and like
Dude, for the
Yeah.
thumbnail, like for the actual title, you just name it Now You Don't. And you don't put like any hints as to why that is.
You put like Daisuke in a cape, like was a tuxedo mask from Sailor Moon like this.
Yeah, Now You
And he's
Don't.
like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
And then
Now
like,
you
why
don't.
is the episode called Now You Don't? Watch the episode. You'll know why it's called Now You Don't.
They're like, what? Quick 1 hour in.
There
They're
should be
like,
like time steps on the video for every single time Now You See Me is mentioned.
Take a drink every time Now You See Me has been mentioned or said.
it's like everyone's like, oh shit, where's the twist? What's the twist gonna be?
But yeah, besides sort of leveling, the other thing I put in, I forgot what was the one I put next to solid leveling. What is that one again? Is that?
Oh, the
Oh,
slave
that's the
Is that-
one.
save one.
the
That's the
one.
save one. Yeah, I mean, I already kind of talked about it when Jan was talking about it already, so I don't need say much about it, honestly. It's for a certain audience. So is this one. Magical girls. That is for a certain audience. It's for intellectuals.
Dude.
It's for the intellectuals. Like some people will get it, some people don't.
People watching the slavery anime be like, yo, bring slavery back.
No.
Guys will be like, woof 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 woof.
I'm just gonna see someone post like that image of that, just that image of like the show, and the caption is just, "I've changed my mind." It's like, what does that mean, bro? What does that mean?
Daisuke, just hope your girlfriend doesn't watch this slave anime thing, because then she's gonna make you like, oh, Daisuke, you gotta cosplay as see that demon dog? You gotta cosplay that for me.
Oh no!
Next time we're gonna see them-
no,
It's part of the cosplay, Daisuke.
Dude,
no.
they're gonna be different people after they watch this, bro. Next time we see them fucking interacting, it's just be like, Daisuke, bark.
Daisuke has a collar and everything.
No.
Now this is society.
Now this is peak. This is peak. And this whole time it's like now you see me. I'm like, oh shit.
And then they finish the video and they're just like, wait, what the fuck was the twist again? I don't get it.
What's a twist? The twist is that Daisuke has been an anime character, anime profile this entire fucking time.
I'm not real.
It's not real.
I'm not
But
real.
if
He's
you're
actually
not
in
real,
Hokkaido. He's being a guy in Hokkaido right now.
wait, you're in
Yeah.
Hokkaido, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, give me some of the bitches, bro.
No, fuck you.
The ruin bitch. Give me some bitches. Share
Share
some,
the
bro.
bitches, bro.
Share the bitches. That should be just a line of things. Share the bitches.
Share the bitches,
Share.
Daisuke.
Dude, that's our first merch. Share the bitches.
But
Ah.
yeah, but then everything else is casual comfy is pretty. I mean, casual
I'm
comfy as
curious
well
about
is
this
like
one. This one looks like the romance of this year for some reason.
Yeah.
I mean, this season.
yeah.
This season. This
Um,
season's romance.
so I saw this and I didn't realize it was what it was until I actually read the synopsis because I've actually read the manga for this.
Oh.
It
Well,
looks
big
kind of
surprise.
different.
Actually reading the manga for it.
Yeah, I read most of the manga for everything. I know
Wow.
every single piece of media. Yeah, known to
No
man.
way. Name 3.
Dude,
Um,
did you read the Now You See Me manga?
Yeah, I did. So there's a really good twist at the end, but I'm not gonna spoil it. You know,
Dude,
you should read it.
please don't play the drinking game. You're about to be you're dead right now if you play the drinking game.
But yeah, it's a romance about a girl who was it? Oh, I think it's hard of hearing. She's deaf. So the story is that she meets like a guy on a train who can sign language to her.
Yo.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting though. Like, it's actually a pretty good story because, like, it is a romance, but it actually goes into like how, like, I guess like people who are like her who are deaf are treated, like, in society and like at school and stuff like that.
Dude,
Because it's
yeah.
not as simple as like, oh, she just meets this guy and he just knows sign language, and then now they're gonna get together now because like she's like, oh, this guy understands me kind of thing, right?
Mhm.
Because in this story, there's actually other characters who also understand sign language.
Everyone knows sign
Oh.
language.
So the story
No.
actually goes into like deep into like how people like it's like how people treat her and how people try to like take advantage of her just by learning sign language and stuff like that. And it even goes into like how like there's different ways of sign languaging that make
Right.
like that determine how a person is like perceived from the point of view of someone who actually understands it and like lives with it, right? So like I've heard really good things from other people as well that agree that like there's like for example, you know how like in these kind of stories there's always like there's like a second guy, right? He's not the main guy.
Mhm.
Oh,
He likes the girl as well and she wants to get her,
rival,
right?
basically.
Yeah. And the twist on for this show is that guy also knows sign language, but she doesn't like him at all because his whole way of sign languaging is like very condescending.
Mm.
Like it's like very like
This is like
Like-
that's the face? Like
no, he
What-
like he just has a way where it's like it's very manipulative and kind of like that thing.
Oh.
So like
I've never heard-
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's
I
pretty
might check
good.
it out because
I'm
like
actually interested now,
I've been hearing good things about it, and yeah, no.
Yeah,
So-
it's a very it's like it kind of gives me the same vibes as like I guess like a silent voice. It's very personal, a very
Right.
personal kind of.
That might
Yeah.
I've partially deaf and she might be interested in watching it.
Yeah. So this one, yeah, probably will be the
What's the anime called
high
again?
contender romance for the season. Yeah.
What's it called?
Yubi Sasato Koi? I'm just reading off the like the
Daisuke.
act-
What's
Daisuke, what's the
Let me
anime?
get the name for you.
Got the
You know what
name.
that should be a romance of?
What?
Huh?
Now You See Me. Imagine,
Oh.
imagine anime.
Dude, you're
where
running into the
romance
ground.
is
We
about-
literally just
you
started
see-
this run like inside joke and you're
No,
already
seriously.
running it into the ground.
Just
bro.
imagine though, like two guys trying to win the affection of a girl, but like to win the affection of her, there needs to be twists.
What's the twist?
What's the twist?
So many twists. Like they're both magicians. Like
The twist is that
I'm
there
actually-
is no twist.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. What the fuck?
You find the title?
The more we
It's
talk about, yeah.
Yubisaki to Ren.
Oh my gosh, there's gotta be a
Den,
shorter
right,
English
okay.
name.
Bro, I really said koi koi. GG's.
GG's.
Actually, GG's. But what's it called? I don't know why. Every
That's
time
kind
you
of
talk about
affection. Okay.
twists, I just always think about that one Rick and Morty episode. God damn, dude.
What the fuck is
With
it?
the heist
With the
episode,
no, the Mr. Twist.
the Mr. Twist.
Like the fucking one where they're like fighting the storyteller
Oh,
again.
the Sorry Lord.
Yeah,
Wait,
sorry,
have you
Lord,
not
yeah.
seen the heist episode of Rick and
No,
Morty?
I have,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like it's like there's this one character in that episode where his whole thing is that he just does
Makes
stupid
twists.
makes stupid ass twists. Yeah. Anyway, what's the one to the right of that actually? Because you put that
So
one
the
there as
show
well.
next to Yubisaki is it's Karaga Tomozaki-kun. So in
Oh,
English
bottom
it's like
tier. Right, yeah.
Tomozaki is the bottom tier character. Yeah. Basic premise: he's a Smash
Whoa,
player
whoa, whoa,
and he
whoa.
wants to learn.
Of course he's a bottom tier guy. He likes Smash.
He like they don't call it Smash, but it's literally Smash. He plays Smash Brothers. That's basically it.
Oh
And
my
he wants to
god.
get friends, bro. He wants to get friends and be social. Um, but then the premise is that the main heroine in this story is that she also is a really good Smash player who
Bro,
is better
everyone's
than
gonna smash,
him.
bro.
But at the same time, she's able to have a lot of friends and a good social life. So she wants to teach him how to become more sociable as a
She's
person.
like, be better.
Yeah, pretty much. But then, like, of course, story stuff happens, and then we find out that, like, oh, she's not technically doing the best at it as well. Like, she's like faking a lot of her interactions with people and stuff like that to get, through like high school, right? So it's not like amazing or anything, but I just like it because the story actually gives like pretty good tips actually for people who have social anxiety, and
Okay.
people who have a hard time socializing with people. Like
Mm.
actually, like even in like the first season, like the character starts off like her whole thing is that she gives him tasks to do every week, right?
Oh
So he's
shit, this
like,
is a season 2 anime. I just
yeah,
realized
this
that.
is season 2. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not season one.
Um, yeah, this is season 2. So the premise is that every single week she gives him something to do. So it would be like, oh, by the end of this week, make one friend, or by the end of this week, ask them out for lunch or something.
Bro,
And
that
then
actually yeah.
you're just watching him like learn, like pick up things to do so he can help him get out of his shell to get to that thing at the end of the day.
Bro,
Yeah.
not gonna lie,
That's
I have a
like
coworker that gives similar advice, but in the wrong way. Instead of make a friend a day or something, he's like, every day, Jan, you gotta go out and talk to a girl, so then you can hit on her
bro, why specifically
later.
a girl as well? Like
So
what?
you can hit on them later.
Oh my
I'm like,
god.
bro, I'm good.
That's a
That's not gonna do
problem,
it.
man. That's
That's
ain't
not it,
gonna do
bro.
it.
That's not
Like
it.
you just see like one girl like and like a bunch of guys, you push past all the guys just to speak to that one girl.
It's like, hey,
It's like,
you like gushing, magical girls?
ew, go away.
And you're like, all right, that's the end of the quota. Next day.
This is a fucking side quest, bro.
You do it like for a whole entire month, and you're just like, why are they not talking to me? I don't get
Oh
it.
my
Oh,
god.
does no one like gushing magical girls? Like, come on.
Alright.
But yeah, though, that's why it's casual comfy. So like, if I get a time, I'll watch it if I can, because it is nice. It's a nice show. It's a nice show to watch.
Nice,
Um,
nice.
but and then besides that, the next two is, well, you talked about this one, Dawu, and now that you say that, honestly, I mean, you say you haven't watched it yet, so I'll still give it a try.
Yeah,
I'll still watch
please
the
do.
first episode, but I think that with now that you're telling me that it's like a slice of life kind of like fluff kind of story, I think I'll just read it at this point instead. Then,
Like, yeah,
if
look.
it's like that.
Not gonna lie, the villain one, looks like it's again Jan being sexist, is made for girls because they kind of look good looking to me. Not gonna
Okay,
lie.
no, I feel like this is actually an all ages one. Like,
Hmm.
legit. It's just really
Oh,
fluffy.
okay.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
I thought the premise was like, of course, like it's like him like chilling and stuff, but I thought as well it's like a mix of like, oh, you actually get to see him be the actual villain too, and fight the hero sometimes. But most of it is him just like having a day off. and
Yeah.
chilling and stuff.
It's literally the title of the anime, which is Kyujitsu no Waru Monosa, which literally means the evil guy goes on break. Something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then, like, is the story just like, it's just always about him, what he does,
He's
basically,
vibing.
in his
He's
spare
just
time?
vibing every day.
And it turns out he's just like us.
He's
No
just like
way.
us.
He's just like us for real. For
Oh my
real.
god, he's me for real. What
Oh
the fuck?
my god.
Okay, but yeah, I'll check it out then.
Yeah.
And for Metallic Rogue, I just like the premise. That's it. I don't know anything about it. I think it's original. I think.
Yeah, it's not Tiger and Bunny. I can tell you that. It's
yeah.
not Tiger and Bunny.
It's not Tiger
I'm just
Bunny.
interested in the premise. That's all. I
Yeah.
just want to know what is
Oh
going
yeah,
on there.
the premise alone. Oh shit! If I wasn't so excited for Tiger and Bunny, I think I maybe would have watched it.
So what is it actually about?
I don't know. I don't want to spoil it for Daisuke. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what do you mean by spoiler? Because I know what the premise is, but
so
I
you
haven't
know
watched the episode. I just haven't watched it. That's it.
It's basically what I only watched one episode, and it's these two girls. Well, okay, so the world has androids,
Right.
right? But these like you know a lot of shows are like, oh, androids don't have feelings; they're just robots. It's that type of situation.
Right.
The
Okay.
androids are so developed that oh shit, they kind of do have feelings. And let's put that aside. So that's the world.
Mhm.
There's these 9 androids that break the rule, hurting humans or like whatever,
Right.
and they're getting hunted down by these two girls.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
There might be more in depth to it and stuff, but yeah. Did I miss anything, Daisuke? Is it kind of like that?
Yeah, I think that's all. That's pretty much all I know. So I'm just wondering what like the actual like where it goes and everything. Honestly,
Yeah.
It seems pretty cool though. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And then the last one's just Coming. The only problem with this movie though is that I don't think it's a continuation. It's just a recap movie. I think.
Oh, boo! Why did you make me put this on the
wait,
list?
what?
Why did you make me put this on the list?
Let me check.
Like,
Let me double
I
check.
put it in casual comfy because I still like the show, but I don't think it's an actual like sequel.
Boo,
It's
boo,
from what I've read,
boo.
it's kind of like it's
one of
like a
the anime
summarized
recap.
version of the first season.
Oh my god! And then
Really?
another character's perspective or something, right? Oh my god, I hate those ones.
Oh my god. I got
Because it's called what is it? Kongming's like Road to the name of the festival, right?
Dude, the legit.
Yeah, and season 1 is the road to that thing, so that's what it is.
I got baited.
Woo!
I got baited.
This is the woos now you see me moments.
I mean, you can double check to see if I'm wrong or not,
No,
but I think
you're
that's what I
right.
read.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it's just a recap movie.
It's just like I'm just getting way too excited over like because I thought they were like, oh my god, Bocce the Rock, it's getting a second season. No, it's just compilation movie. God, I hate when they do this. Spend your budget on something else, please.
Well, these movies don't really spend much budget because like what
They're just
80% of the scenes are
reusing.
just
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay.
But
thanks. Yeah. Thanks for telling me about that. I guess it's on the bottom now. We're not gonna watch it. Yeah.
But besides that, I mean, below this show that Tony keeps zooming
It's
at.
so low res, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have much to say about Mash Lee because I haven't watched it.
Mash
But I know
Lee.
it's good, so that's why I'm putting it on
wait,
there.
why is it a must watch?
No, because I want to watch it. Like I want to. I know it's good.
Did you watch the first season?
I watched the first season, but I read like the first few chapters like already to get an impression of it.
Yeah, firstly, surely we watch it. We just watch it after this.
No, I was honestly, guys, I'm surprised it got a second season because the manga finished.
No, I'm very glad because like it's a pretty fun series.
To be honest, they can actually complete the anime with a third season.
Yeah, because there really isn't too much.
The manga's not that long.
Yeah, the manga really isn't that long.
If season 2 is popular enough and fans really try, they could get a completed anime with the manga finishing 2-3 years ago, which is a rare occurrence, unlike Cough Cough Haikyuu, which didn't get. But then there's more material, source material, blah blah blah. But then
I hope it gets finished then. I really do hope though.
Because
I heard the ending is even good as well.
Yeah, it ends well. Like
it's
special. It's
I
not
just-
nothing. It's nothing like to think about in life.
I'm
Just
now realizing how low my standards are because I'm like, damn, we actually need more shows like Mashal and Doctor Stone because they actually have like a proper ending. Like they actually end pretty well for a shonen manga.
What Doctor Stone's confirmed for last season as well.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I think
that's
the next season is the
exciting.
last season for Doctor Stone. So.
That's really
But
exciting.
the ending's quite controversial for some people. But we'll see. Well, I know
Honestly, yeah.
Shokugeki got a full ending, but some people didn't like it.
I mean, if
Yeah.
anything, Shokugeki, they even added more stuff. Actually, that's not.
Yeah,
in the
they,
manga.
they they even added the. I know the manga had extra chapters. Did that got developed into anime as well?
They
Damn.
it got the because I watched it. I actually went back to watch it last year because I didn't actually catch up with it. So if I remember, they did adapt the extra stuff, and they even included a new arc that's not even in the manga at all. I think.
Really?
Wow.
Wow. Was that actually good
Yeah,
though?
but I mean, I think the only issue though is that everything about Shokugeki is like not that bad. It's just the ending's kind of anticlimactic. That's it.
Well, no, see, after
Oh.
the big tournament, the big tournament arc against like the top 10,
Yeah.
it dropped down because the chef was gone.
What?
Like
Yeah.
he didn't have his chef friend helping him out anymore. So the dishes weren't as intricate. The story was kind of, oh, is this spent money?
Oh.
Yeah. Like
That's what
basically,
happened. Okay.
like after that whole arc, it just becomes full on
Well,
like
Because that arc
like-
was like, oh, that was your villain that you're hopping up to, and like there was nothing, after that.
yeah.
That's really unfortunate because
Yeah.
Shokugeki was at one point like really fun to watch. Like
I think the problem is
genuinely.
it became so popular. That's why they, he had to think of something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Masho ended pretty well, and yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. And Free Ren, I'm still watching with the Wii right now. It's great. Free Ren is great.
Yo,
We need to keep watching
Villain is
more.
basically in its tournament arc. No tournament arc. What's it called? What do
Oh,
you call
dude, I love that arc. Yeah, they're trying to get
the
the title.
magician teaching?
The
Yeah, they're
title,
getting
yeah.
the title. It's basically a tournament arc, guys. It's a tournament
No,
arc.
it's not a tournament arc. It's more like it's one of those team group work arcs.
It's a
actually.
fucking
Oh.
you
Yeah.
know how Naruto had to collect the scrolls and shit and survive the thing. What tuning exam arc? It's exam arc. It's exam arc basically.
Oh yeah, actually no, it is an exam. Yeah, it is
It's
an
exam
exam.
arc.
Yeah.
It's an exam arc.
I'm actually really
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Oh, that's awesome then, because like
Yeah.
this happens to be one of those shows that I actually did not read the source material for. I don't know anything
Wait,
about
you
it.
didn't? Okay,
No,
we're
I
gonna
didn't
watch
watch the.
that.
I never.
Oh,
I think I
whoa,
read the first chapter because Pat told me about it, but I never went further with it because I got busy or something when he told me
Exam
about this
arc,
one.
bro.
Yeah.
Exam
It's
So
okay.
when I'm watching it, I'm like, it's actually genuinely really good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the world building is excellent.
Part 2's opening is pretty dope as well.
Yeah, it's really great. So I'm just looking forward to seeing more of it. It's honestly such a good fucking show. Honestly.
Yeah, that's it.
Um,
You gotta tell us why you put this in Dungeon Peak.
Okay, so Dungeon Peak is fucking okay.
That's
The
the
only
wrong
words
show.
you're gonna
That's the wrong
hear
show.
for the next 1 minute, and you better get out of this video if you don't want to hear me say these things. All right?
Okay, I'll see you guys
This
later.
shit is raw, peak fiction, fire.
Wait, are we still talking about the dungeon anime?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Dungeon, bro.
Dude,
Peak
it's
fiction.
dude, how can it be
Fire.
raw
Raw,
when we're
the
cooking?
goat.
You know what's really interesting with the dungeon anime? I keep forgetting that it's animated by Trigger. Is it?
Yeah, it is.
It is animated by
Like-
Trigger. Like,
I keep forgetting, like, oh shit, it's a Trigger anime. Like, I guess it's been a while.
know.
Wait, so
Yeah.
is it gonna have a Trigger ending?
No.
no,
No.
because it's not
Well,
original. It's not original.
I know, it's by source
Yeah,
material,
yeah.
but can you imagine
Yeah,
though,
yeah, yeah.
aliens invading and they're like, guys, we need to feed this aliens and stuff. We're gonna
No,
make a
dude,
feast.
Guys.
I'm gonna tell you, bro.
Super feast.
If you keep watching Dungeon Meshi,
Yeah,
you're
I'll
gonna
go-
you're gonna. It's like one of those things where it's like when you realize how they're gonna end the story, it's kind of funny and it circles back to the beginning.
Okay,
That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
can't
basically
wait.
complete. It's complete, and it's only gonna have 12 episodes. Is that
No,
correct?
no. It's gonna have more than that. It
Is
needs-
it 2024 something? 24,
Can you check?
26?
Can we get somebody check?
It's 20 something episodes for sure. And then I think it
24
definitely
episodes?
needs another season.
And that's the whole material, right? Is 24 episodes all the material?
No, I don't think so. I think it will at least I think this story will at least need 3 seasons. I think actually.
So 24 episode does not complete.
No.
No, I don't
no.
think
Yeah.
so.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I can ask the Wu right now since he's here. Do you think they will reach the midpoint by the end of the season?
Let's see. Think about it.
Because
24
you know what I'm talking
Honestly,
about, right? Because
I
there's a part of the
think
story where it completely flips, right?
no, I know what you're talking about. I actually think that would be a third point rather than a half point, and I think they will reach the third point,
Right.
and
in
then
'Cause
yeah, then it'll take another 2 seasons, I reckon.
because like this story is like
Maybe.
insanely good in terms of like progressing the story. Like,
Mm.
because okay, you're watching it right now, right? And you know the premise is that they're trying to just get
So
the
far,
dragon.
the first 2 episodes just seems like okay, we're gonna cook a new dish each episode. So
Yeah,
that's why
and then
I'm most hyped.
that's the thing. It seems like that. It
Yeah.
does. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
actually
like-
told Daisuke, sorry, I told Daisuke that the beginning is where I'm like, huh, like it's kind of just standard. And
Yeah.
then
It
the
picks
ball
up.
starts rolling.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
yeah. Because what was it? Wait, I remember I read it first, right? And I kept telling you to read it, right?
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because oh my god, like it is good throughout the whole thing. There's no low point actually. Like speaking of stories that don't end well, this is the one show that has a completely perfect ending. Like
I agree.
Ending.
Like for someone
It-
who's such
I might
yeah,
read it after the 24 episodes then.
maybe yeah,
yeah,
definitely
it has no
recommend it.
end point, and like the writer, she like really understands how to like make the story like everything matters in a sense. Like right now, it seems like they're doing nothing because they're just cooking shit and they're just going down the dungeon. But eventually, you find out it actually adds into the end point. It goes back to the very end of the story later on.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's gonna
it
be
is
a now you see
insane.
me moment.
And this is coming from someone who's such a stickler about perfect endings, about good endings in a show. It actually has one of the most satisfying endings I've ever read.
Like
Like in
every
a
single
series.
character you see on that poster gets a resolution. They have a whole arc at the end. All of them, every single character.
Even the dragon, bro.
Even the dragon. Actually,
Even the
you know,
dragon.
I'm not
Actually,
joking.
unironically, yeah.
We're not joking. The dragon even gets his own resolution at the end.
Dragon should get its own spin-off series.
Yep.
Yeah,
It'll be
because like I think one of the best
Dragon-meshi.
parts about Dungeon Meshi is that like okay, the characters are great, but the design of the dungeons is like amazing. Like it really feels like the writer like really understands how like I guess like the food chain works kind of thing.
Bro, just
you know what?
play D&D of this, man.
Honestly, you could. And it would actually be really good.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. No, I think
Okay.
she directly is inspired by D&D for a lot of the aspects of the story. It's like really fucking crazy how good they did.
Okay. Now, here's the big good question, right? It's a really good manga. What makes it a really good anime?
Trigger.
I think so far Trigger has done a really good job of like balancing like the different tones of the story so far.
By the way,
Like
that question,
especially with comedy.
Yeah.
Comedy has really been good.
See, that
Like
question,
episode 1 when they did that freeze frame
dude,
of
that question was
Marcel.
completely rhetorical because I was watching the first episode with Daisuke. They did so many things right. Like you were saying the freeze frame. We didn't expect it. We thought it was like kind of like what's it called? Kind of YouTube poop editing. But it works so well. Like I can't believe they had the insight to like go so creative with the way that they do this show. And so far the animation's definitely on par. It's fucking Trigger. Trigger
Yeah.
does some good shit.
What was the last anime?
The last Trigger anime was
Good question. But
This
as
was been a while.
yeah, as he's
was it not Cyberpunk 2077?
It is Cyberpunk
Oh,
2077.
that was last year.
Wow.
No, 2 years ago? A year and a half.
Yeah, because I was about to say B and H B Brand New Animal, but I forgot that they made Cyberpunk, right? So
Yeah, they made Cyberpunk. It's actually very interesting to see that Trigger's actually taking they're just taking an adaptation road.
Yeah,
Because
they've been doing a lot of like I guess like mixed media, like video game adaptations, original shows.
And Netflix really
Um,
been supporting them. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I guess
I
Netflix has some
think
trigger for fans.
I think if we're gonna get technical, I just realized they did recently make a new Gurren Lagann movie, which
Is
it's
it new?
like it's a culmination of the whole show, but with like some new shit. I think.
I feel like it's one of
Huh.
those, recap episodes.
It
And
is. It
it just feels
is.
like that. I
Mm.
might watch it. I'll
I
see.
heard it. I
I'm
heard
a
it's
big
like it
Gurren
is a recap, but it's like if you watch the show, you will like the movie because it's kind of like a remaster of, I guess, of stuff
Okay,
apparently.
okay,
Interesting.
okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
I mean, I haven't checked it out yet, but I only know because my Twitter keeps popping off about it because I follow Trigger as well.
Damn.
So yeah.
Remaster actually does have a nice ring to it. It does.
Yeah. But either way, though, Dungeon Meshi is peak. It's raw
Dungeon
fire.
Peak.
So let's say if you guys would have to give a rating for this season, well, what would be out of 10?
It's like a
Hmm.
it's like a strong 8, like a 7 to 8 maybe.
8. So 7.5. What would you do?
Look, if I were just to go off some anime, like for example,
No,
Dungeons
overall,
coming out,
as a season, overall.
overall, man, jeez, I don't know. Give it a 6 or a 7, bro.
Yeah,
I
I think
think
I'll give it a 7 gushing girls out of 10.
yeah,
Yeah,
because I feel like this season is like it's a lot of like it's pretty standard, but it just happens to have standout shows.
yeah, pretty
That's pretty
much.
much it.
Like Dungeon
Pretty
Meshi is
standard
doing a
season.
lot of heavy
But
lifting.
Dungeon's a
Kokoro
cherry for you
Yatsu.
guys, eh?
Yeah. Like these days we're just really excited to see our favorite works being adapted these days, honestly. Like Dungeon Meshi with it finishing and the anime coming out, there's no way we were gonna miss it for the life of us. And
Rerun hasn't ended either, right? It's still ongoing, right? The
it's
manga.
definitely still
Oh
ongoing.
yeah.
It's gonna
Oh,
go.
okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be a while then. That'll be a
Mm.
long while.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
how much how much is viewing from its source material? Is it like
Damn, it has like 150 chapters now, maybe 80. Let me check, bro.
Oh, I mean that means that Rerun might only finish like 3 seasons as well then, right? That's gonna be a while.
I mean, oh my god, 120. There is only 120 chapters so far, but it has no sign of it ending anytime soon. So,
It seems like a really good ongoing show then, just to keep
oh yeah,
checking
for
in.
sure. For sure, for sure. I just wonder
Yeah.
how they're gonna end it. But that aside,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I just realized too, both of these two shows happen to both be fantasy shows as well. Actually, not isekai as well.
Yeah, the notice guy, they're actually just generally good.
They're just straight up fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
elf supremacy, guys? Elf supremacy.
Yeah, holy crap. We kind of just exploded. That was a lot of stuff.
We gushed a lot.
Yeah, we did gush a lot, man. Is there anything else we want to bring up before we close
Yeah,
this
bro.
segment?
Just elves. Elves are the best. I can't wait to know what next flavor is.
I love elves. That's
I
our
love
conclusion.
elves.
Our conclusion
Yeah.
of the season. I love elves.
I love grandma elves, otaku elves, picky elves.
Fat elf,
Fat
loser
elf
elf.
confirmed.
Oh
Fat
yeah,
elf,
that's getting
fat elf,
anime.
fat elf
Yeah,
confirmed.
fat elf, loser elf, or more specifically,
Curvy
girl failure
elf,
elf.
useless elves.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my gushing elf?
No gushing elf.
No gushing elf.
No
No.
gushing elf.
Well, you gotta wait, bro. Maybe she'll come by. Maybe
Come back.
we'll see.
She'll come by?
Like maybe the next show we'll have is like something like the elf who loves anime or something, and she just
No, there's already one. The
Wait, there
otaku
was
elf
Otoko elf.
last year.
oh yeah, oh wait, that's more video. Okay, yeah, that's
She
like
was a shrine maiden and everything.
Actually, what is with the rise of yeah? Now that you say that, there's so many elf
Yeah, dude.
focus shows.
Can't wait for my chubby elf.
Oh my god. I can't,
I
bro.
guess we're gonna end it there, guys, with chubby elves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, guys.
that's it.
Now you see me.
Oh my,
Oh my
god.
god.
That's the twist.
That's
It
the
comes
twist.
full
This
circle.
is the twist. He said it.
He
He
said
said
it.
it.
Alright, with that, I think yeah, this is our thoughts on the new season of 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys on next season. Goodbye.
Bye bye. Now
Bye.
you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.